What's up, everybody? Josh Armijo here. I hope everybody's doing good and well and stuff. I got an EP review to do for you, and I'm going to show it to you right now. This is the new EP from the band Pious Levus, entitled Bolt of Satanic Might. This is released on Goatthrone Records. Now, if you're not too familiar with this band, they are based out of San Antonio, Texas, and the best way to describe the sound of this band would be a very traditional, gritty, blasphemous hybrid of both death metal and black metal. Yeah. 2018 was pretty much the coming out party for this project, and I had been hearing a lot of things about Pious Levus for quite some time, and once this band announced themselves, put out music, and pretty much set forth the tone for what would be soon to come from this band, I was very hyped because this is a death metal project that features people that represent the true old guard of Texas underground metal, most notably bands such as Hod and Thornspawn. All those particular projects have great musicians and great people involved in them, and these people came together to form Pious Levus. And in 2018 we got the very first glimpse of this band's craziness in the form of their debut full-length Beast of the Foulest Depths. It was death metal, black metal, in its pure, raw, unbridled format, and I really enjoyed everything about that record, in addition to the already intense live performances that this band was already beginning to get underway with. And they're just as great live as they are on record, and I'm very excited to see them continue forward, bringing the noise when it comes to playing live shows. But now that we have Pious Levus in a more fuller, grander sort of form with the inclusion of a permanent bassist, we have this next offering from Pious Levus in Bolt of Satanic Might. It's 6 tracks, and it clocks in at around 16 minutes in length, and pretty much I feel this picks up right where Beast of the Foulest Depths left off, and this has somewhat of an if it ain't broke, don't fix it sort of formula going on here. You definitely get a little more of the same this time around, but because you have more of the same doesn't mean things are going to be less aggressive, because this is supremely aggressive stuff. And as great as I think Pious Levus are, I still think there's a lot more room to grow, get better, and continuously make their impacts and statements within underground Texas metal. And Pious Levus are still going to be making many more big deals to come as the years go by. But yeah, there's lots of things to be impressed with this EP. Music-wise, it's just straight up intense and in your face all the way throughout. From the minute you hear the opening riffs on Holy Scepter to songs like Horned Apostle and the closing title track, it's just insanity going on here. I love these guitar riffs. I love the chords. I love the way everything is played out. I love how frenetic and insane the solos sound. It's just really fantastic stuff to listen to, and it definitely holds your attention and makes you want to pay attention to everything that goes by, especially for some of the shorter tracks that are on here, like Espiritu Nihilista and Constrictor of Eden. Those are the 2 shortest tracks on here, but you get the most maximum inclusions of death metal riffs to be heard on those songs. The bass work on here is very good too. It definitely has and serves a nice balance to the insanity and chaos that takes up this EP with the riffs. It's just really intriguing stuff. The drum work on here is very well done here. A lot of fast-paced moments going on here, very blast beat heavy and orientated. I really appreciate the drum style, and of course, once again, mentioning the shorter tracks on this record, it shows you there's a lot of endurance and stamina when it comes to the delivery of the drum performance on this EP. And when it comes to the vocals, that's one thing I really loved about the first Pious Levus record, was the fact that this guy who's doing guitar and doing vocals has this really demonic sort of presence and idea going on with his vocal delivery. It's almost as if he's performing a ritual. It's a ritualistic sort of vocal performance here, and on this new Bolt of Satanic Might EP, you get more of that ritualistic depravity in his voice. It's just really awesome. hearing him do his growls and then the screams and then all this other stuff, it's like you're really listening to a man possessed here. And hearing him on tracks like Horned Apostle and Vatican Bowels Ablaze, it's just really, really great vocal work being done here. So overall, more solid stuff to come from Pious Levus, and this new EP is a nice little sign of how things are going to continue to move forward for Pious Levus. I'm hopeful that more good things will come for this band in terms of recordings and in terms of playing live shows. This is definitely a band that appreciates what the old guard of Texas metal is all about, and this new EP is just a blast to listen to. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to leave you some links in the description box to how you can get a hold of this EP and listen to it. I will leave you a link to the Pious Levus Bandcamp page where you can listen to this EP in its entirety, hear it for yourself, and be your own judge as to whether you think it's worthy of being purchased or not. You can stream it by it digitally, and it's currently available physically as a CD. There you see this really badass artwork going on here, track listing, Goatthrone Records doing a badass job with the layout and Pro CD and everything. There you see the full band lineup in question. But yeah, definitely check this out if you're into raw black and death metal. So again, the EP is Bolt of Satanic Might by Pious Levus. This is released on Goatthrone Records. Go check this one out. And for a score, I'm going to give this a very solid 8 out of 10. Very awesome follow-up to a really, really great debut full-length album. I'm really looking forward to hearing and seeing how this band continues to make an impact in Texas metal. So if you happen to have heard this EP, definitely let me know what you think about it and how you feel about it. Or any of you guys into Pious Levus, definitely let me know. I'm going to conclude this review. Thanks a lot for watching. Thanks for checking out my channel. Until the next time, Army out.